Hey everybody, CJ here. I hope you're all doing well today. So today I'm up on the Uncompahgre Plateau on Tower Road, and I'm going to do some hiking and a little exploring. And but my main motivation for coming out here today and hiking is just to get out in nature and spend some quiet time with God. And I brought my book with me. It's called God's Promises for Every Need. And so I'm going to find a place out here somewhere and read that a little bit. And so yeah, that's what I'm doing today. So let's get going. Man, it was pretty cold when I first started walking. It feels like it warmed up a little bit. I don't know if that's because my body is adjusting to it or it just got warmer. But I know it's supposed to warm up a little bit throughout the day. So I'm at the part of the road now where it's just kind of straight for over 2 miles, and it goes all the way down to this other road called Transfer Road, where I have made some other YouTube videos a year or more back. So gonna start heading down the road. Well, I'm pretty sure that's a mountain lion print right there. I'm pretty sure that's a mountain lion print because mountain lion prints usually don't show claw marks like canines do. In that print, I didn't see any claw marks, so definitely looked like a mountain lion track. And that's the thing about out here, man, is I love hiking out here, but it's mountain lion country. And so far I've always been safe coming out here. So all right, I'm going to keep heading down the road. So I got to go down this way and up that little hill. I don't know how well you can see, but I see deer prints. Here's this outcrop of rocks. It's pretty cool. and then there's a ditch. I think it's a natural ditch. Goes up that way a ways. And there's more outcroppings of rock down in there. All right, guys. Well, it's a little after 11 o'clock, and I'm really thankful that it warmed up. It was pretty cold when I first started hiking. Anyways, I'm just sitting on a rock right now, and I'm getting ready to go off the road and go through this area. It's a little spooky because there's a lot of rocks, a lot of trees, a lot of places for wild animals to hide and whatever. And I came through here about a week ago or so, and it was a little spooky, and I almost didn't have the courage to go through there, but I did. And so I'm going to go through there again today, and I'm going to read something right now out of my book I brought, and the chapter is called "In Need of Courage," and I'm going to read one of my favorite Bible verses, and it says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." And so that's a really good verse, and it just says, "Fear not, I am with you," meaning God. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of walk up on top like I did last time, but I'm going to shoot some videos in there just so you all can see what it looks like in there. And I'm going to head on down that way pretty soon. So going through places like this is kind of a test of your faith. It's like you just got to trust that God's going to watch over you. And so last time I went through here, I was safe. And the only self-protection I have is a can of bear spray. So I do have that in case I was to have an encounter with a possibly dangerous animal. So here momentarily, I'm going to start heading down in there. Okay, guys, I'm starting to head in here now. And I'm just kind of looking at the ground and seeing what kind of prints are on the ground. All right, so I came to the place where last time I walked up top. Down there, it's really sheltered, and to me, seems like the type of place where animals would like to hang out and rest, and so it's tempting to just kind of walk right through there, but I think I'm going to do what I did last time and walk up top, and then I'll come and look down in there. Okay, so I'm heading down this way. So, been seeing lots of people prints in the dirt and sand, and so this area is not unexplored, but it's still a cool area and fun to walk through nonetheless. So now that I'm past that sheltered area, I decided to walk down in here. So I'm just taking a little pause here, just listening and looking around. And now I am continuing down the path. So up ahead here is another one of those sheltered areas, and I can't see what's around the corner. And so I'm just gonna walk up on top like I did before. So I did a little Google search on mountain lions, and what I read was that mountain lions can and do and have ambush people, but from what I read, for the most part, they're elusive and try to avoid people. So so that was good to know that. Oh man, if I did run into a mountain lion, it would probably freeze me dead in my tracks. But thankfully I do have my bear spray just in case of an emergency. Okay, I'm back down on the bottom again. So right up ahead is another one of those kind of spooky areas where I can't see what's around the corner. So I'm gonna go up on top again. And that dirt is like just like soft sand. It's like trying to walk up a sand dune. Okay, back down in here again. There's some canine prints here. I don't know if those are just regular domestic canine prints or possibly coyote prints. I know there's coyotes out here though. Just looking at these rocks here and all that green lichen on there and the orange over there. These rocks come in so many different shapes. All right, well, I came out of that area, and now I'm down here. It's more wide open. So right about here where my finger is, there's this this dirt area across here, and it's perfectly flat on top. Perfectly flat on top. So way off in the south, you can just kind of barely see the San Juan Mountains and Storm King and the Gunnison Ridge, Cimarron Mountains, the Gunnison Ridge, the Grand Mesa. So here's another look at that dirt area I was showing. It's perfectly flat from here to the end over there, and then it comes up right here at an angle, and it's perfectly flat, and then comes down at the same angle. And it just seems for a natural piece of land, it just seems so perfect how it comes up at an angle and then down at an angle, and it's perfectly flat on top. So looking over the land here, you can see a few trees, just a few scattered trees, and a lot of brush and sagebrush. So there's a lot of vegetation in here, in this area, that you wouldn't see over in these other areas, like around it. So I can see the bottom down there of whatever this is. And if you fell down there, you wouldn't be able to get out without help. All right, guys. It's a little after 12 o'clock, and I've come as far as I'm going to go today. And I'm going to walk back up to where a bunch of rocks are, and I'm going to sit down and take a break for a while. Okay. I'm going to sit down on one of these rocks. I'm going to sit down somewhere in here. Well, I guess I'm going to sit down right here. All right, well, I'm just going to sit here and take a break for a while. I didn't eat any food before I came out here, but I wasn't really hungry, so I didn't bring any food either, so I'm just going to have to eat later. And I'm thinking on the way back, I'm going to go all the way through it this time, because what I'm thinking is that if there was any wild animals hanging out in there, that they would have already seen me coming and maybe took off. So on the way back, I'm going to go all the way through there instead of up on top like I did when I came down the first time. So I'm not sure if my logic is 100% correct, but I want to get a look at things on the way back. So right up there where the power lines are, that's where the road is. So not only does this wash show me how to get back to the road, but those power lines show me where the road is. Well, I think I'm going to get up and try to find a little bit more comfortable place to sit. Maybe a tree that I can lean back on or something. And I just want to be out here for a while today in the quiet, in the nature. So I'm going to try to find a little bit more comfortable place to sit. I think I'm going to try sitting here. Looks like I can sit and lean back on the rock. Well, this isn't much more comfortable than where I was, but oh well. So I looked at my pedometer, and it looks like as of right now, I've done 3.3 miles of hiking. so far? So, I've already been on several hikes already this year, and it's still only winter, but we're coming up on spring, and so I am hoping to do a lot more hiking and exploring this year. And I'd really like to do some camping too, out in nature. I have plans to do a hike with a good friend of mine in May, and he was my first biology teacher in college, and we struck up a friendship, and we've been friends for over 12 years now. And so I have plans to go on a hike with him in May, and so that should be a good time. And I think today I'm just gonna just kind of keep walking, walk a little ways, find a place to sit down, and just kind of keep doing that till I get back to the road. And but this time I'm going through everything. Like you saw on the way down, I walked up on top, but this time I'm walking through everything. And I think there's some other cool spots that would be cool to sit down and hang out. So I'm going to get up here and walk a little further. Starting to get into those spooky spots where you can't see what's around the corner. But I'm going to walk through it this time. So there's a bunch of sticks piled up in here. Looks to me like some kind of nest. I'm not sure what kind of animal nest that is, but I'm pretty sure that's a nest. So this is a pretty cool area. Last time I was here, I didn't come down in here, but I'm pretty sure this type of area is the type of area where animals might like to lay down in here up against there. I don't know how I'm going to climb out of here. From here, I'm going to have to go up this way. Yeah, so if I had a geologist with me, they could explain to me what all these, they could explain these rock layers to me. So pretty much the only animals I'm seeing today so far are birds, and a few bugs. I just saw a pretty big bird just fly off, but I couldn't tell what kind it was. So I have identified about 4 species of lizard over where I parked my car and up the road a little bit, which are the sagebrush lizard, the Plateau striped whiptail, the collared lizard, and the side blotch lizard. And then in another area not too far away, I found a whole bunch of tree lizards living on a slope. In other areas on the plateau or close to the plateau, I've seen the tiger whiptail, and up towards Grand Junction, I was with a class and we found a leopard lizard. But I would be interested in the spring and summer to come through here and see what lizard species I can identify in this area. And it would be super interesting to see if there's anything that I've never seen before. And of course, there could be lizards that come out at night that I've never seen before. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. So this right here, what we're looking at is just prime habitat for lizards and maybe snakes and some other types of animals. There's under that rock there is I'm sure animals shelter under there. And well, as crazy as this might sound, I've always wanted to see a rattlesnake out here somewhere. But in all the years I've been coming out here, which is over 20, I have never seen a rattlesnake. But I imagine if I was to come back through here in the spring and summer, as far off the road as it is, that there could be rattlesnakes in here. Of course, I don't want to get bit, but it would be I would like to get one on video. Here's a juniper tree right here. It looks like part of it's alive and part of it's dead. So it's about 1:34 p.m. and I'm almost back to the main road, and but I think I'm just gonna sit here a little while longer. I'm not quite ready to go home yet. So here's a high desert plant that grows out here. There's more right there. And I just looked it up on Google, and I believe they're called yucca. And they got sharp spines. All right, guys, it's a little after 2 o'clock. I'm almost back up to the main road, and I'm going to start hiking back. Found a nice piece of flint here. I'm pretty sure this is flint, and it's what the Native Americans used to make arrowheads out of, I'm pretty sure. So if I was to go down this way, I could turn this into a really long hike if I wanted to. And someday I might go down this road and hike way out there, but not today. Found a little bit of fur here. I don't know if it belongs to a rabbit or what. All right, guys, I don't know if I saw this on the way down there, but this looks to me like a perfect mountain lion footprint. Yeah, there's definitely mountain lions cruising up and down this road, but I'm guessing that they're out here more at night when there's less people or no people out here hiking. So there is quite a few different species of cactus up here where I'm hiking, but it's nothing compared to the Sonoran Desert in Arizona. Down there, there's cactus everywhere, and some of it is so sharp that you barely touch it and it goes right through your shoe into your foot. Guys, well, you just gotta hike down this hill and then all the way up to that power line, and then it's just a short walk to my car. All right, well, I'm almost back to my car. It's been a pretty long hike. Not the longest I've ever been on. I think the longest hike I've ever been on was about 11 miles. So, all right, guys, I'm back in my car now. It's about 3:23 p.m. The whole hike there and back was about 5.6 miles. And it was a good hike. And I didn't see any people the whole time except towards the end. I did see a couple of people. So I just want to say that I enjoy making these videos, and it's my hobby. But one thing I wanted to say is that I want to point my finger up, because what it's really all about is our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and what he did for us on the cross. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Thanks for watching, and God bless.